Alright guys, well, here's kind of what I'm trying to do today. I got, parts everywhere and stuff like that. I'm just trying to figure out the whole intercooler situation with this. Last drift event I didn't run an intercooler, but like I said, I was planning on rebuilding the motor, and since it's all rebuilt and all that other stuff, I figure, I'll go ahead and do an intercooler on it. Now I got that thing. It's kind of small. I wish it was a little bit bigger. But yeah. Alright guys, well hey, this is my sander. This is my new one. I got it from the pawn shop. It's like $240 new, and I got it for $50 out the door with tax. Very nice sander. Look at it. Here, I gotta turn it up. Holy shit! Man, I've been needing one of these for years. Basically, I've been using this this little thing right there. That's the old sander, and just doesn't work as fast and different things. But yeah, basically I'm gonna be showing the whole process of this car. So I'm getting ready to rip off the body kit tonight. My dad's on his way back from Denver. I found some on one of the drift forums, so I found that and basically ripped this off, pull them screws out. It's all bondoed and everything back here. They even did inside the jam, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to cut that off or whatever. You can see the bondo's cracking right there, and then right there it's got some screws right there. Got to come off, and then this thing, that's kind of the same situation. So I don't know. My buddy's got some different taillights, some like still rice ones, but not as rice, that are probably going to go on here. I don't know. Either that, or I'm going to try to convert it and do the 180 SX taillights, because those are pretty cool. So and get these are just kind of some gay wheels, but they're brand new before the drift event, and they're pretty bad now, and I didn't even get any good runs in. So as you can see, look at that right there. Let's grab a screwdriver. Little pointy thing will do. Look at that. Yep. At least it's not too rusty beneath it. Definitely don't like body kits, though. Don't like body kits. Alright. Here's kind of the removal. And that's pretty much how you get a body kit off. And here, let me grab this. We got this whole side off over here. Now it kind of looks like a 240 again, other than a damn Ford probe. And there's the remains. The body kit. The front bumper was in a wreck before, so it's been off for a while. But that's pretty much it. You can see they have those molded in there. And so there she is. My dad brought me home some new fenders and stuff, fenders, hood, and the front bumper. So we'll get that on there. All right. Well, here's the front end. We just kind of measly set her on there and stuff, so the gaps and everything aren't perfect. But there she is. This that whole situation right there. We need to kind of line that a little bit. Look, you could tell. This side actually lines up real nice once everything's, the hood's not even bolted down though. But yeah, body kit's all off and just kind of sitting down on the ground. I really haven't decided what to do with these damn things yet. I don't know. Some people say Integra. I say it's a 240, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, I'm over here working on the intercooler. Kind of got it positioned where I want it. Basically this thing right here, just gonna cut a nice big nasty hole right there. It's gonna go about right there. this little guy. It's going to go in there, and line it up right there and couple it all together. I'm going to use a different clamp right there. Basically over here, kind of setup I got going is I got that wrapped over to that. I got this little, it's a Greddy Type RZ. You can't really see it. That's basically just going to go right there. And then I'm going to have it going up through the hole. And then I got this piece of pipe right here. And it's going to just kind of chooch down there in the hole and, you know, go over there. Going to go in that thing and come right down in there. There's my box of pipes and shit and stuff hanging out. But anyhow, I was over here cutting the shit out of stuff, and so I did that to my wiring, so that's fun. So I gotta fix that. Let's see, I was gonna show you guys something, but I forgot what it was. Let's see. Alright, well here's the connections. Basically on here, I went ahead and, you know, cut them and added, you know, anyhow, that's basically what I'm doing. So I get the damn thing to focus on there. Basically just kind of touching them together and then putting the heat shrink on them and hitting them with the heat gun. And, you know, after that, I kind of sucked I had to do this, and I figured I'd just go ahead and do it before I went to bed, but that's about it for now. Oh, anyhow, I was going to show you guys this right here. I got me a Z32 MAF. Turn off this damn flashlight. This damn thing. Come on, focus in there. There we go. It's N62 MAF. Basically 300ZX mass airflow sensor I got off of a J30 at the junkyard. Damn camera, it doesn't want to zoom in on shit anymore. There we go. But anyhow, that's basically kind of the progress I've got done so far. I've been looking at all these. There's a bunch of cracks and stuff in the Bondo on the roof. I don't know why there's so much damn Bondo in this thing. So I basically got the Dremel and just kind of filed them all out. But I figured out the reason why there was cracks in the Bondo. If you could see that right there. That's shiny paint is what that is. Not even scuffed. I mean, a little bit, but barely. I mean, that is freaking shiny. So no wonder the damn Bondo didn't stick to it. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to go, you know, all the way down to the bare metal on this thing or not. Bodykits, you can see, you know, kind of how thick it is right there. Pretty thick. How much they had the Bondo laid on there. Doesn't even look like they freaking, you know, sanded anything before they just slapped a bunch of Bondo on there. I'm like, holy shit, you know. I suppose the guy who painted this thing was a professional, but shit, I don't even know. I mean, he molded it in all right there and stuff, so a bunch of Bondo and stuff I gotta pick out of there. Just cracked frickin' everywhere. I mean, it doesn't even look like they sanded this thing at frickin' all. I don't know what the shit anybody was thinking when they did this thing. And these tail lights, I don't know, these things are just completely jacked up. I'll show you the inside of it, kind of. Here's the cage. I haven't showed you guys that, but just kind of looks like he used tar or something to kind of glue all this shit together and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's pretty bad. And you can see right here, there's that tar, whatever the shit he's using. And then right there, it's all separated. So I gotta finish that or fix that or do whatever I'm gonna do with that. I don't know. I really don't want to paint the damn thing with, you know, the ugly ass taillights in it, but just one of those things, got to try to make it to the drift event, but it's like, do I go there when it's, ugly ass Integra lights and in primer, or painted, ugly Integra lights and painted all cherry, or do I go when it's, when it's in primer or something, just to kind of get it there. But that's kind of the progress for this evening. I don't know if I'm going to mess with it anymore this morning. I don't know. I just stay up all night working on shit at 6 in the morning right now on Tuesday, 24th. So, I don't know, drift event's 29th, so we'll see. I don't know. But if you guys haven't yet already, I'd appreciate if you subscribe. I'm, basically just trying to become a YouTube rock star. So, I could get a bunch of big fans and stuff like that, so I could, actually have a purpose of making videos. I like all the comments and stuff. I got a few good comments on the last thing. I had a bunch of random videos that I had, really pointless, bunch of diesel drag races and stuff like that, and I just tried to do that to get the revenue up, but it didn't really seem like I gained any subscribers off of that. This past video I gained like 3 or 4, just 2 or 3 days of it being up, so really appreciate that. So you guys go ahead and continue subscribing and go from there. But yeah, that's basically just kind of an overview of this thing. I'm going to relocate the battery and fix that wiring and kind of clean up the engine bay a little bit. I have SR 370cc injectors. I have the stocks in there right now with the FMU. That's a 12-to-1 FMU, so I have, I don't know, in boost it's like 10 AFRs, which is awfully rich. You don't gain, really any power at freaking 10 AFRs. It's too rich for anything, but yeah, that's basically it. So I'm going to try to install the injectors and the mass airflow sensor and go from there. But yeah, there's a Christmas tree motor, but I guess until next video.